Hello, I'm Sydney. Today I'm gonna share about my life as a magician. I've stopped performing. Why? So some of you who probably know me a lot longer than the past few years might know that I was a magician. Not like I'm not joking, like a street magician. I do stage magic up to the point that I even joined a competition, the Borneo Talent Awards. I got into the finals just performing magic. So it was nice. I started doing magic when I was 15 years old. So I was influenced by like David Blaine, all the TV specials and all that. I watched that and I became curious of how did he do it. So I kept looking and kept googling it, how to do it. So I learned a few simple tricks and then it just gets addictive from then on. And then I met a few people who led me into where to get the DVDs, where to get the tutorials, where to get the secrets and all that, so that I can train and practice and do it and be a magician myself. And also I didn't really have like an outdoor kind of hobby. I cannot even play football, and I don't really do sports. Whenever there's sports day at school, I just vanish. So I have no other like physical talent that for me to practice. So I had a lot of time to actually do magic and practice magic on my own time lah. Well, I'm supposed to do my exercises and all that, but I ended up like playing with cards. All good, and I met a lot of friends doing magic. I still am friends with most of them, and some of my friends, they still do magic to this day. And some also kind of like laid back, more relaxed, not really doing it, performing it actively, like just like me anymore. Okay, reason number one, why did I stop? There was not a lot of market for magicians. Nobody was really, inviting us to go, hey, could you perform here, or perform there, perform here. And the worst thing about it is nobody really want to pay for a magician. They like to watch it. A lot of people want to watch it, but nobody is really willing to be impressed enough to actually pay for it or things like that. Well, it's a different case in a bar. When I perform in a bar, usually if I go to a table and then perform a few tricks, they usually just give me like a can of beer and all that. So it is possible for me to go out drinking without actually spending a single ringgit. All I had to do was bring my playing cards and perform to a few tables, and then they keep giving me drinks. But you have to start quite late. If you start too early, nobody is really drunk enough to do that. So yeah, it is possible. That's one reason. Nobody is really willing to pay for it. So it became too expensive to continue spending that much money to buy all the cards, buy all the DVDs and all that, and then never really getting a return other than just the joy of performing it. After a while, it becomes like, why am I even doing this? Like, I wanted something that is both something I like to do and also something that I could actually gain money from and benefit from, financially benefit from it, and not become a kind of a burden for me to continue the hobby. So I quit. Reason number two is more like the sensitive side of me, because as a magician, nobody really kind of trusts you. Even when I explain that these are just tricks, these are just sleight of hands, I never really perform magic in a way that says that I can read your minds, or I can do this sleight of hand, some technique I learned after meditating in a cave for 1 month. No, I never really present my magic that way. I mostly present it's a trick. It's literally is a trick. There's no such thing as real magic. It's a trick. But no matter how I explain it, the more I explain it, the more people just don't believe in me and thinking I'm just scamming everyone, thinking I'm just fooling everyone. I don't have that sense of like, oh, I'm better than everyone when doing magic. It's just me trying to do something I like and just sharing it with you. Oh, this is a cool trick. That's it. That's all I want to do. I'm not trying to like, oh, haha, you don't know how to do this trick, you're a stupid man. That's never my intention. But somehow a lot of people feel that way when I perform magic. and I don't know, we call them hecklers. Yeah, well, kind of like in every show, in every entertainment, you get this kind of people, the hecklers. They, you know, try to agitate you, try to make you angry enough and all that. They're, oh, I know how you did it. Oh, you know. This usually always happens when I perform in bars, and whenever I see couples especially, or one guy and multiple girls in one table, I usually try to avoid that table unless the guy seems like someone who is more friendly than just, you know, the alpha male kind of guy, where he does not want to look stupid, really does not want to look like he's vulnerable at any point. So I just try to avoid tables like that, because I don't want to deal with a guy that is like, oh, let me take your car, let me check all the cars. So, you did this, right? Like, if I change the car, you cannot do this again, right? What if I buy you a car and now you cannot do this, right? But when I actually can do it, when they challenge me like that, and then they say, oh, you to dark magic, you should not be doing this is against religion, without knowing that I'm an atheist. Like, there's always some excuse that I did something wrong, instead of them just realizing that it's just entertainment. I'm not trying to fool anybody. And it gets so annoying to one point that I just like, I practice so much, I do so much, but still people are just not appreciating the art. So it became a bit of a nuisance. I kind of lost interest in performing to a lot of people. Yeah, kind of lose interest there. So those are the two main reasons that I quit magic. But I cannot deny it really built a part of me that is still, to this day, I still practice the principles of magic, like trying to do it different. And it's not about the content, it's about how you show it. Like, you can tell the same story, I can show you the same trick again and again, but if I change the way I present it, change the way I tell the story, change the way how make it relatable to you, it can make the magic like a 10 times, 100 times better, rather than just me showing the trick. So that is what I learned. I carried over into my videography. I learned that the content, yes, it's important. Once you get that right, once you get the content good, now it's the issue of how do you present that content the best way it should. Because just raw content is not enough. People want to see it dressed up. Like if you're giving a present to someone, you cannot just give the present, okay, here is. You want to wrap it up in a nice present paper and all that, with a ribbon and all that, and with a card, birthday card, or write something there. So the way you present the content is just as important as the content itself. That is what I learned from magic that I carried over to videography. Alright, as usual, I'm gonna read the comments from my last video, which is my YouTube studio tour. So if you wanna find out how I set up this place, check out that video. Okay, here. Okay, first comment, nak baju please. That shirt, I'm still working on the promo video, so hold on. And because I'm still busy editing some videos that I need to finish urgently, so I haven't had the time to actually edit my own promo video for the shirt. So, but it will be out for pre-order, okay, soon. I'm sorry it's taking so long. Okay, the second comment, Caldrick Jonathan, nice, very nice and functional setup, all the essentials in one room. Can't wait for Studio 2.0 in the future. Kudos for all the best. Thank you. I like to think that this studio is actually built over, 3 years. So 3 years, not like directly. All the tools that I have here, like the laptop for my audio, and the mic, the light, and then the room. Basically, it all take time. So you cannot just, I'm gonna buy everything and just get everything. No. Hopefully next year moving to a different place. So I don't really want to invest too much on this place. I don't think I'm gonna improve any more than this. Yeah. Thank you. So leave your comment on this video. I'm gonna read the comment on the next video. Thank you.